Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we've got 2 rounds and we're going to do 60-second plank up downs, 60 lunge jumps, 60 bear crawls, 10 tricep dips, 10 back pulls, and 60 wall sits with a band. So we've got some new exercises here. So we're going to start with plank up downs, fan favorite. And all you're going is from high plank to low plank. And that's it. It's going to really build upper body strength, work on your core. So you start in high plank. We're going to come down to bent elbow plank, pause for a moment. Right hand comes under the shoulder, followed by your left, and you press up to high plank. That is it. I am not in a race to get a certain number done. I really want to be clear and concise. Feel free, if this is just too hard, to come down to one knee or 2 knees for a moment as you pop up, but trying to spend as little time as you can on your knees. This is going to build bone and muscle strength. So keep at it, breathe. Take a break if you need to, especially if you're starting out, knowing we're doing this twice. It's gonna work your core. Try to keep your bum down. Looking forward, don't look down. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. So I'm gonna do probably one more full round. That should take me to 60 seconds. All right, next up is we've got lunge jumps, and this is new. So I'm gonna move my mat so I don't slide. Okay, so as we know, right, a lunge is stepping forward or stepping back. So you can step forward, you can step back, or you can stay here. So modification, level 1, is you're gonna just step back. Or you're going to jump through. So don't worry about how fast you're going, right? Take a moment, take a break, find that lunge, jump forward. You're using your legs to jump up, kind of like our squat jumps. So you got 60 seconds. This is new. My heart rate's already climbing. So take a break if you need to. And then we got bear crawls next, which will be fun in my unfinished, uninsulated garage with a dirty cement floor. But that's okay. Okay, we do a couple more. Woo-hoo. I think you also can do jump right through it. I don't have that motivation. I don't have that dexterity just yet. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my mat. I'm gonna make my bear crawls really small because of my garage situation. So you come into a tabletop position. Then we're gonna pull your shoulder blades back, elbows are bent, and come up to a hovering tabletop. Now, really important is that as we crawl forward, you're staying low. I'm not crawling with my bum in the air. Okay, so you're staying really low, and my feet are facing forward, especially my heels. It is easy to kind of let that foot fall out to the side, right? You want it to be driving forward. So you want to keep your heels pointed up. You're on the back, behind your toes, and then you're just going to crawl forward. So you're going to crawl forward and crawl back. Staying low. It's easy to stay high. This is easier. This is harder. Using a lot of core coordination. It is not ideal, just crawling on a mat, but this is what I got. So I'm staying low, making sure my feet are pointed forward, my heels are pointed back. You got 60 seconds, staying low, working your upper body. Triceps are gonna feel real good after this. So, 60 seconds of bear crawls. Then we got tricep dips, followed by back pulls. So, you do this on your mat. I'm gonna do it on my step. You can put your weighted vest across your lap. No weighted vest. You can wear your weighted vest. Fingertips are facing the same direction as my toes. I'm squeezing my elbows towards one another. So I'm rolling my shoulders back, opening up your chest. With triceps, it is resistance down and work up. Don't let your hips help you, your feet help you. You're working your triceps, which are located in the upper arm, the back of the upper arm, opposite of the biceps. And there are 3 heads to it, hence called a tricep. So you're resisting down and pressing up. I'm also, you can feel in your hands, stressing my wrist bones, which is important because we are weight bearing on them and you want to build bone strength, bone mass. Let's do a couple more, because I didn't count. Okay, next up, knowing we do this twice, my heart rate's up high, is that we then have back pull. So you can do 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna hinge at my hips. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades and come down nearly to a starting position, not all the way. So I've always got some work. Squeeze, okay. Adding on is I'm gonna do single dumbbell. So I'm gonna be in a lunge position. That weight's gonna come forward towards my front foot, and I'm gonna come diagonally back, keeping my shoulders square. It's easy to kind of roll back. You wanna use your back and not your shoulder or your chest. So rather than going south to north, I'm coming diagonal, letting that elbow drive back and up. Again, just like we were with double, is I don't go all the way to 0. Always have some type of tension on that. Let's switch. So, neutral hips, right, square my shoulders and hips, and I'm gonna drive back. Breathe. Push through it, knowing we're doing this twice. So listen to your body. Again, you can do double. If you don't have weights, grab your milk jugs, water bottles, fill them with sand. But it is spring, so here's the season of garage sales and estate sales. People love to buy exercise equipment and not use them and then sell them. This is your time to go shopping. Okay, next up we have wall sits with a band. So I've got 2. This one's a little more heavy duty. My unfinished, uninsulated garage. And we're holding this for 60 seconds. So you can do as many wall sits, or you can hold the wall sits and do pulses. So I'm gonna bring the band above my knees. I find my wall, sitting down into that chair. So my feet are forward, my knees are pointed the same direction as my toes, shoulders back, head here. So my low back is naturally off. So I'm in that sit position. I'm gonna pulse out. So I'm already holding that squat. That's where I'm working my quads. This here, it's a little bit, just draw your knees out. You're just engaging different muscles. You can come up and slide down. You don't have to do the pulse. Just holding the band, let a little bit of resistance. Finding the only wall in my garage that sort of works. So you got 60 seconds, so your choice. Make do with whatever you've got. Another coming up is that you can do heel rises. So you're gonna engage your calf muscles. You choose, you do you. 60 seconds is whatever you wanna do with it. Again, we're just changing it up. My legs are screaming at me right now and I gotta do this twice through. So, you choose what your wall sits are gonna look like. But we're wearing the band today if you've got it. If not, you can make something up. It's an exercise, a little bit of resistance, engaging, adding some heel raises if you want. 60 seconds. We're doing this twice through. Thank you for participating in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. We are training for life to functionally age as well as we can. Have a great day.